Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Here tonight we have Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins will face Drew McIntyre one more time. If Seth Rollins wins, he will enter the Intercontinental Championship match inside the Elimination Chamber. 3 contestants inside the chamber: Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler will be in a triple threat. And there is no whoever gets 6th place. It's just yeah, for momentum, I guess. I don't know. Mickie James will be taking on Bayley. Winner will enter the chamber on the pre-show and try to go as the number 1 contender for the Women's Title at Evolution. The AOP will take on Apollo Crews and Chad Gable. Bobby Roode versus Matt Hardy. Winner enters the chamber. Alexa Bliss will go one-on-one with Nia Jax. Winner enters the chamber. And the last man to enter will be Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose. Actually, I don't think Drew McIntyre says all of this. Whatever. You know what? Right now in the chamber, it's Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, and 2 other people will qualify today. It will be Bobby Roode and Matt Hardy, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins doesn't. I don't know why I said it. Anyway, let's get to this first match. Drew McIntyre versus Seth. As here we go. Drew McIntyre had an insane insane performance last week against Zack Ryder. By the way, my voice sounds bad. I'm kind of sick, so yeah. Anyway, Drew McIntyre had an insane performance against Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder went outside the ring, caught Drew McIntyre with a right. Drew McIntyre didn't take that lightly. Back in the ring. Well, I think it was a fall. It might have been a belly-to-belly suplex, and then a vicious, an insane Claymore. And I mean, after that, you got to think there's no way Seth Rollins can beat Drew McIntyre.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre will have to somehow get this one done. I mean, Seth Rollins wants a championship match. Seth Rollins wants to face Drew, or wants to be in the Intercontinental Championship match. Well, he should be, honestly. He beat Drew McIntyre, and then Drew McIntyre gets a shot, and Seth Rollins just got kind of forgot about. We'll see if that's going to be the case tonight. Will he beat him again? And if so, will he get put in the match, take Drew McIntyre out? Like, what will happen? Seth Rollins, a lot rides on this win for him. It might push him. This might be his chance of a difference between going to Elimination Chamber and staying home.
And his opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Really think about it. Seth Rollins has been kind of wasted on Raw. And you could think if a guy like Seth Rollins is not getting a lot of opportunities, he could go to SmackDown when it comes time for the Superstar Shakeup. Right after WrestleMania, we were going to have an hour Raw. It's going to be Raw and SmackDown collide. Throughout it, there will be a Superstar Shakeup. I don't know how many superstars or how many picks each brand will get, but they will. And Seth Rollins could be one of the men. We don't know, though. As here we get to the match. It'll be Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins. And we know these two men, I mean, Seth Rollins last week assaulted Drew McIntyre, kind of got in Drew McIntyre's way, kind of, screwed Drew McIntyre up a little bit. Drew McIntyre, I mean, he still beat Zack Ryder, but it was a lot closer than they probably should have been due to Seth Rollins. And then the week before that, Drew McIntyre attacked Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins still kind of, stole a win from Drew McIntyre. And, well, McIntyre doesn't want that this week. As you see, they're already going to make quick work of Seth Rollins. I mean, these two men have been at it. After last week, it was personal. Seth Rollins came and attacked Drew McIntyre. I mean, Seth Rollins, he knew he needed payback. He wanted payback. He was already mad. Nonetheless, that Drew McIntyre got a championship match, and he didn't. And look at this. Drew McIntyre's head bashing right off of that turnbuckle. Sending Rollins on our side, and Right now, I'd say Rollins is in trouble, but Rollins got him back. And it wasn't that Rollins was just mad at the attack that Drew McIntyre had. It was that Drew McIntyre attacked him, lost, and still got an Intercontinental shot that Seth Rollins didn't. So Seth Rollins was like, you know what? If I don't get one, I don't want Drew McIntyre to get one. Fortunately and unfortunately though for Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre prevailed and beat him. So now Seth Rollins wants in the match. Seth Rollins is going to have to make one hell of a performance here tonight. And if he does, it's already only 6 men in the match. So where will Seth Rollins fit? There's a huge fucking arrow right there. Drew McIntyre. We know that. I mean, we could say maybe Seth Rollins could face Brock Lesnar at Elimination Chamber. Guess what? Brock Lesnar is not scheduled to fight until WrestleMania against Bray Wyatt. And I mean, maybe Seth Rollins can get a tag team partner. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen, but we'll have to wait to find out. As right now, it's not looking good for Seth Rollins. It's looking like Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, we've seen how dominant he's been. And look at this. Drew McIntyre literally tearing the body. Gonna tear the torso off the legs of Seth Rollins. But luckily, Rollins trying to fight that arm free. And a hip toss from Rollins. But he's still in the aftermath of that one. You know Seth Rollins, his ribs are hurting. That caught him, but this caught him right on the temple of the head. Seth Rollins with the Kiva Kafadra. McIntyre, no! Oh, 1 count. After all of that, one of Seth Rollins' biggest moves, and barely even on 1 count. Drew McIntyre, he's told us how dominant he's been. He's told us about what he's done and what he will do. And to be honest, I believe him. I mean, he was so dominant last week. He's looking so good this week. He was looking amazing before the Royal Rumble. He did great in the Rumble! And we said that last week! I headbutt Seth Rollins is seeing stars right now. But it doesn't matter! He has enough vision to hit the curb stop! That might be it. Rollins might knock off McIntyre in the cover. The ref down. 1, 2, no, and McIntyre gets the shoulder up. Maybe barely got a 1 count last time, but this time barely didn't get, or almost got a 3 count. It was barely a 2 count. Here we go. Shots right here. Rollins getting warmed up. Sling blade. Rollins is getting pumped up. Rollins going up top. Rollins is gonna need some air and distance. Frog splash, and McIntyre kicks out again. McIntyre was viciously, dangerously close of getting pinned right there. Again, 2 near falls. But wait a minute, Rollins might be looking to end him. The knee! Rollins has hit everything in the last 30 seconds. This is like the 4th pin attempt, and this one will be good. And we've seen the strategy of Seth Rollins. High-powered offense. After the Kiva Kavadra, quickly went for the knee. Then quickly hit the frog splash, and then quickly... Or the knee, he went for the stomp, grip stomp. Then after that, he hit the knee. And it was just too much for Drew McIntyre. Too fast-paced for Drew McIntyre. And, well, they got him, and look at Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre he's upset, he knows. He knows that. He's lost to Rollins twice. We'll have to figure out what happens next week. And where will Rollins fit in? Will Rollins even get a shot? Will Rollins go to the Elimination Chamber? We'll have to find out next week. As here we go, we're back. Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler. It will be Dolph Ziggler pinning Finn Balor. Ziggler has been running momentum. He will get another win here tonight. Mickey James versus Bayley. Bayley will get the win over Mickey James. So Bayley joins for Raw. This is a big match tonight. Razor and Akam versus Apollo Crews and Chad Gable. Winners will face Heath Slater and Rhino at the Elimination Chamber. Who will win? Let's find out next. As here we go. Akam and Razor wide about it. What the hell? It's the B team. It's Bo Dallas throwing. No. We know they've had bouts, and we know they've had issues in the previous weeks, and they want to make sure that Apollo Crews and Chad Gable, a newly formed tag team, don't get to face the Heath Slater and Rhino. They want to make sure that they lose, and that would make Akam and Razor win. And if I'm Heath Slater and Rhino, I don't know if I want to face Akam and Razor. As here we go, we already know the toll has been dealt to Apollo Crews and Chad Gable, and I think Akam and Razor are no too. I think that's Akam in the ring right now, and he realizes, he knows that. Listen, Apollo Crews might be in some trouble, but Apollo Crews slamming him on the apron might have helped a little bit. But he's got to remember, there's a count. But does he want to win that count? And look at that, Akam just showing power right there. Look at these right hands. No. Looking for another right. No. These two men are going back and forth outside the ring. Here we go. Apollo Crews getting the better of him. Here we go. Apollo Crews right to the post. I'll count of 7 to Apollo Crews could win outside the ring this early. He can already go. Looking at a count of 8. Apollo Crews. Count of 9. Apollo in the ring. Akam is gonna get there. Why? That was one hell of a close shot right there. Both of these men were very close of getting eliminated. As here we go. I believe that is Razor in the ring now. I don't know, I can't really see the bottom of their shirts. So. Here's Razor picking up Apollo Crews. Yeah, tossing him. Not even gonna go down with him on a suplex. Razor, or that's Akam in the ring, I think. Or is this AOP at the bottom? So that might be Razor. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Head shoe. And Chad Gable, the huge stomp. And now here comes Chad Gable. We know Chad Gable. Chad Gable can fly, but Chad Gable also has got some pretty good strength. Chad Gable's pretty strong. We've seen him do belly bells. We've seen Jason Jordan show off some good strength too. Oh, Gable threw. They believe it was Razor right into Apollo Crews. He stopped, ran right into Apollo Crews, but Chad Gable got a little bit of an advantage. But no, there's not the numbers game. That strength. These two men have so much strength on the Apollo Crews and Chad Gable. Here we go! Neckbreaker, powerbomb. That might be it. No, and Gable out at 1. I'm pretty surprised they were out at 1. I didn't expect that, but now Gable looking for the corner. Splash! Nobody home. And now I believe this is Akam. Got a hold of Gable. Trying to get Gable in his corner. No. Gable realizes he gets back in that corner. He's back in trouble. He doesn't need that. And no, caught. And down to his back he goes. And they realize they want to put him in the corner. They want to use the numbers game. Keep Chad Gable in their corner, but now Chad Gable, no. And both these men are trying to use their partner to their advantage, keep them in their corner and wear them down. But both of these men are really struggling with that. But a huge slam right there might give them. Yes, they've got Gable in the corner. Gable though, and you can tell how badly these men want to win this match. They are struggling so hard, trying so hard to stay in the ring. And now Akam. Look at Akam staring Apollo Crews in the eyes. Akam. Look at Akam at all slamming Apollo Crews down. And he doesn't even give a. He doesn't care. He's gonna tag in his partner. Big boot. That one might have just wiped out Gable. How is Gable walking? Dropkick. Nobody home. Look at Apollo Crews. A nice head spring. or handspring back up to his feet, and he's back in the corner. But the question is, will he even get a chance to get tagged in this match? Ever since he's tagging Chad Gable, Chad Gable's been in trouble. Gable a shot there. Gable, no! He's looking for that opening, but he just keeps missing wildly. He can't connect. He's got to connect on something. Something to stun Razor or Akam. But we're enough times where he can crawl over there and tag his partner in. But at this rate, they're going to keep getting in his corner. Splash right there. Down in the corner again. A tag. Could this be it? Oh no. Yes, it is! That's the dagger. Apollo Crews is out. But no! Razor didn't grab him. Apollo Crews saves his partner. And he might not do that again. Chad Gable hasn't moved since then. You realize that Chad Gable was done for. But the AOP got to hit that again. But this time they've got to get Apollo Crews out of the ring. And another tag. Here we go. And then tag team work. Yo, what a big man off the second rope. Big boot. And a headbutt. Like I said, I don't think nobody wants a big man off the second rope. But, I mean, you know, Chad Gable, as defensive as he is, doesn't really have an option. And now, look at this. All around the turnbuckle. And you look at it. Look at it, Razor and Akam. One of them doing the damage in the ring. The other one doing the track stalking outside the ring. And look at that. Just launching himself in the corner. He knows how big bodied this is. But he didn't pay attention. Gable was crawling. Gable gave every ounce of energy on left. And here comes Apollo Crews. Crews. Sending him over the top rope. Crews with a belly back in the ring. Here we go. Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews gonna show some strength. Look at the strength of Apollo Crews. It's on display right now, and well, Apollo Crews has got to be ready for something like that. As soon as I say it, it happens. We know AOP have got a lot of strength too. And they could also try to put Apollo Crews away here. No, Apollo Crews gonna play it smart. Crews just took out the ref. The AOP. Alright, he's gonna throw him back in his ring. They need the tag and they got it. The ref back too. His senses. Here we go. Catching him for the power. Ball. Apollo Crews. No. And Apollo Crews somehow still has fight. Moonsault, standing moonsault, and that's what he needed. Can he get him in the corner? Maybe tag in Chad Gable. He's got him in the corner. Here we go, splash. Looking for a stomp. Went outside the ring, trying to buy himself some time, and he did it with a huge overhead belly to belly. Those have got to be the worst punishment suplexes to take. If it sounds like a superplex or maybe a belly bell at the top. And here we go, another tag in. What are we looking for here? Oh my gosh! And look at this! Oh my, just dealing damage to those ribs. They're torturing Apollo Crews, and that's not good because they're putting Apollo Crews in just as bad of a position as Chad Gable was. But here we go, a huge splash again. Apollo Crews is gonna look to get a pin. Is that splash enough? One, and a kick out. The AOP are very fresh. Couldn't say the same about Apollo Crews and Chad Gable. Here comes Apollo Crews. Got him. Military press. No, a poke to the eye. A poke to the eye. You've got to be kidding me. The ref didn't see it, and now here we go, tagging him in. And again, the vicious dagger. The dagger by AOP. For the win. To it. No! Chad Gable saves it. Razor and Akam need to be more aware. Akam, I believe, is outside the ring. One of them has to stay in the ring. And no. A shot by Apollo Crews. Cruz caught him. Cruz! What a maneuver off the back into a Samoan drop. Apollo Crews trying to get pumped up, trying to get hyped up. Here we go. Clothesline. After a clothesline. There we go. Clothesline in the corner. Docking under. Catching what a clothesline. Back to his feet with a kick up. Here we go. Moonsault. Standing moonsault. Now can he get the finish? No. Back to his feet. And a shot right there. No. And that's what Apollo Crews needed. Now he's got him in his corner. Is he looking for the tag? Staring him dead in the eyes. Apollo Crews trying to send a message saying you're in our corner now. And Chad Gable screaming at Razor or Akam. They're just going to keep him in this corner. And out of the corner. No! Quickly! But he was ready for it. No! Apollo Crews was ready for it. Apollo Crews looking for a big boo. More like a bro kick. And now caught. And now going to take on the leg. Start ripping the leg of Apollo Crews apart. They've got a hold of Apollo Crews. Back in the corner goes Apollo. And he's real. Oh, no, not this. Oh, my gosh. What a vicious slap. It's all been such a change since the eye poke. And after that, that might be the ender. Here we go. What a power bomb. 1, 2, 3. No, and Gable runs around him. It may not, and that may not have been what you expected, but I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Chad Gable juked him out, came out, had to finish him. I mean, come on now. Apollo Crews has really just been, almost got beat unfairly twice. He got Irish whipped, and then of course, the AOP have to grab him, and then when he had him up for a military press, eye poke. They've had to resort to anything to beat him. And here we go. And yeah, I think he realized Razor or Akam. This is Razor. Realized that. Listen, I mean, I can grab him and put him in my corner, but it ain't gonna do anything for me. There's nobody there. But here we go. Apollo Crews fighting back. Apollo Crews, German suplex. And now looking to end him. Looking to finish him. Got him. And here we go. Get the moves called. For the cover. Will he get saved? 1, 2. Chad Gable's there. And they win. The AOP. We're going to beat them. Had a chance to beat them like 40 times. So many times I had him down, Chad Gable and Apollo Crews, but they both continued to help each other out. But when it came down, they finally hit a move. Apollo Crews finally got something done. Chad Gable was right there to break it up. And here you are.
Winners, Apollo and Chad Gable.
These two men are going to the Elimination Chamber. They could become the next tag team champions. All they have to do is beat Heath Slater and Rhino. As well, we know that match will be confirmed. But now, who else will be confirmed? Who else will join the chamber? We'll find out next. And it will be Bobby Roode will join the chamber. As we have Alexa Bliss, Mickey James versus Nia Jax. It will be Nia Jax will enter her chamber. And who will be the last entry? Will it be Roman Reigns or will it be Dean Ambrose? Let's find out next. As here comes Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was, the first week we ever had, he was in the main event and he won. He won an opportunity to face a winner of our matches that we're going to go on during the weeks.
Making his
for the
way
Universal
to
title.
the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
But what happened was Roman Reigns decided, you know what, fine, Braun Strowman, what about we all compete in that 8-man battle royale? And after that, we wouldn't have a winner. The winner of that 8-man battle royale was Seth Rollins, and then, it was Braun Strowman, and then Braun Strowman figured out that his opponent would be Brock Lesnar. So Roman Reigns really got screwed with opportunities last week. He got an opportunity to face Kevin Owens. He won an Intercontinental title with a #1 contendership match, but he didn't beat him, and Kevin Owens became the first Intercontinental champion. So now, he wants revenge. He wants to enter that chamber, and he doesn't care. He thinks, listen, Kevin Owens, you think it's between me and you, it'd be 4 other people, but right now he's got to get past a guy that, we don't know how long he'll be here. This will be his first match ever. He's been hot here. He has been very, very quiet. Tonight he's making his debut.
And his opponent from
look at
Cincinnati,
him.
Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean M. Rose.
We know that Dean Ambrose put on some muscle, and you can see it. The definition in Dean Ambrose's arms. Dean Ambrose has put on muscle, and here tonight, this could be his only match. This could be Dean Ambrose's final match in WWE. We know that he didn't resign. Maybe he could take the Intercontinental title out with him. We'll have to find out, as he's going to go 1-on-1 with his former Shield brethren, Roman Reigns, as this match gets underway. And we realize, and what a shot. That was a nice punch from Dean Ambrose. But you got to think about it. Who is the better man here? I mean, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose have went 1-on-1 a couple times. I mean, they went on 1-on-1. A friendly match, he would become world champion when Roman Reigns won it and Sheamus cashed in, but that's another story. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, or Roman Reigns lost to Seth Rollins, got cashed in on by Dean Ambrose. Then they had a triple threat where Dean Ambrose won. So I mean, the Shield they have all been to the top. They've all faced each other for the world championship. Everybody remembers the rivalry between Ambrose and Rollins. Well, tonight, we'll see who can get it done. Who will be the better Shield member tonight? Who is the better Shield member of the present? Is it Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, or Seth Rollins? I mean, Seth Rollins has been really, really impressive. He knocked off the Big Show, Braun Strowman, and I believe somebody else. Oh no, it was Big Show and I believe like Mark Henry or something. I don't know, but I mean, he's knocked off. He's been undefeated as of late. I mean, I think he's only lost 1 match. I guess he's lost the Battle Royale and then the Royal Rumble, so 2 matches. But I mean, he's trying to get back on a winning streak, and we'll see if he can, as he caught Dean Ambrose, but Dean Ambrose will kick out. We know who wants the chamber. We know that it'll be Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, what's his name, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, but who will join them? Obviously, Kevin Owens will be in the match, but I think we're going to have 7 people, so who else would join them? It's a huge lariat from Dean Ambrose. And Ambrose needed that. Ambrose came out of the gates. Ambrose looking to end him with the dirty deeds. No, wait a minute. What the hell? Roman Reigns, somehow he tried to pick him up. I don't know what Ambrose was looking for there, but Roman Reigns countered. And here we go. Roman Reigns taking on Ambrose. Roman Reigns is gonna fly over the top rope. Roman Reigns is gonna take any limits he can. He knows Dean Ambrose was already looking for the dirty deeds. Dean Ambrose was looking to end it right now. He realizes it. He knows, listen, and he thinks, listen, I gotta show some high-powered offense too. I gotta keep up with Ambrose. And Ambrose's face right off the apron. And Roman Reigns going to toss Ambrose right back in the ring. And here we go. Getting Ambrose up. No, Ambrose ready for it. I mean, realize how there's a strength difference. But now, Dean Ambrose's time off. Dean Ambrose built some muscle. And he can't be out of strength. He can't be, Roman can't outstrength him now because they're about the same. And Ambrose is pumped up. Here comes Dean Ambrose. Ambrose catching Roman Reigns. Got Roman Reigns on the apron. No. Caught. Ambrose off the ropes. What a lariat. The lunatic lariat. Got him. Is that enough to take out Roman, and it's not. Reigns kicks out. I mean, if the winner of this either could face Brock Lesnar if he decides to face the Elimination Chamber, but Brock will just enter the Chamber. 30 Deeds. It's over. Roman Reigns. Kill. He kicks out. I thought I was about to say he couldn't kick out, but he does. So the winner will either be the 7th man in the Chamber, or if Brock Lesnar does decide that he will face at Elimination Chamber. That was out of nowhere, and Roman Reigns picks up the victory. That was really out of nowhere. That caught me off guard. One hell of a shot right there. And look at Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose wants to show how the Shield. He doesn't want to go out the wrong way. He remembers how he got here. He remembers who he came up with, and it was this young man right here, or this man right here, not young. Roman Reigns. But the question is, will Roman Reigns face Brock Lesnar, or Roman Reigns enter the Chamber? We'll have to find out next week. Thank you guys for watching. Guys, enjoyed. Hit that like button as hard as possibly can. And I'll see you guys next time on SmackDown Live.